Inside rappers' million-dollar homes. When you're a rapper and you've made it into the big time, you know that one of the things that you're going to buy when you have millions of dollars is a house. But not just a house. You'll likely want a mansion to really accentuate just how rich and powerful you really are. And many, of course, have done just that over the years. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. Number 7. Lil Pump.
I got bored, so you know what I did? I went and dropped $4.5 million on a house.
Lil Pump is one of the best and upcoming rappers of the recent generation, and he blew many people's minds with his track Gucci Gang among others, which is why Warner Brothers Records signed into an $8 million contract deal, with more money coming through royalties and other deals, so it really shouldn't be a surprise that Lil Pump spent a bunch of his money on his house. After all, it's the place where he lives and parties a lot, right? So of course he spent a lot on it. But what might blow your mind the most is that he didn't just spend money on a big mansion to put his exotic cars and such inside. He only bought this house because of a dare. No, I'm not joking with you. This happened when fellow rapper J. Cole actually called him out in a song that he did to school Lil Pump about how he spends his money. One of the things he condemned on the rapper is that he didn't buy a home for himself. Yeah, he didn't let this just stand. Lil Pump went and dropped a staggering $4.5 million on a house for himself.
4.5 on the crib. I'm about to go buy another Wraith. I'm about to go buy 5 more bust downs.
That's right, $4.5 million. And it was just on the house itself, not the interior or the things that he spruced up about it. Just the house, $4.5 million. As if his arrogance wasn't already assured with this purchase. After getting the house and settling in, Lil Pump made a post on Instagram about the house and said that the only reason that he did it was that he was bored. Yeah, he blew over $4.5 million on a house just because he was bored. This is actually rather insulting, especially when you consider that's over half of what he made in his contract with Warner Brothers. And what does he put in the house? Well, he does have a long line of exotic cars that he owns because he wants to, but still, what kind of person just drops that amount of money to show someone up? Apparently, Lil Pump. That's who. Number 6. Drake.
That was my second.
You want to introduce yourself to the
know what
vlog?
it is? I go by the name of Preem, reps up OVO. Album coming, light of day, May 4th.
Come on. You know, a guy as popular as Drake was going to have a spot on this list. I mean, he's one of the most popular rappers out there right now, and he's worth $140 million. So if he didn't have a big mansion, you'd be shocked. But ironically enough, Drake got his mansion for a steal. You see, the asking price for the mansion that he lives in right now was originally $27 million. That's a lot. But somehow, in some way, Drake got the mansion for only $7.7 million. Yeah, that's $20 million in savings, basically. Can you believe that? Now, your mind is in no doubt thinking, why was it so much to buy even at the discounted price? Well, naturally, there's a lot in this place. And I do mean a lot. For example, if you like to swim, the place has you covered. For it has numerous pools, and I do mean numerous. There's one that's a full-on Olympic swimming pool, but that's just one of them. There are also other pools, and a pool that goes into a grotto, and that grotto has waterfalls. Yeah, because why not? When you have that much money to burn, why not do it? Yes, Drake didn't buy the house and make that. It was clearly already there, but still, Drake now owns it. Not impressed? Well, if you're into sports, this mansion has a tennis court as well as a place to play beach ball. Oh, you have horses? No problem. This place has a space for them and a training area too. It has a massage area, a home theater, a gym, and apparently one of the best marble bathrooms in existence. And it's all owned by Drake. This doesn't even touch upon some other things that he owns, like a large shoe collection with one pair being actually made of gold, as well as having some rare Air Jordans, and you'll find a long line of cars like a Bentley, a Lamborghini, a Rolls Royce, a Mercedes, and etc. So yeah, Drake lives large. What do you say? Number 5. 50 Cent.
Towns have a full basketball court, tennis court, and a whole area to entertain and cook out and really throw an amazing party.
50 Cent may be one of the most controversial rappers out there, but when it comes to money, he's made more than his fair share. He's even got deals right now that can make him even richer if he's lucky. So between his past and present, having a large mansion really isn't out of the realm of possibilities. His 50,000 square feet house in Connecticut is just what you'd expect from a rapper. This humongous compound has 52 rooms and is 17 acres of land. Think about that. One mansion has 52 rooms. You could bring your entire extended family in the mansion and you'd likely still have room to spare. There's even a helicopter pad for friends who want to drop in because, you know, a lot of his friends are rich and likely have helicopters to ride in. There's also the indoor pool, a gym, a racquetball court, and a private nightclub that can cater up to 50 guests. This $14.5 million property is also on the market, but proving to be a difficult sell. The price has been reduced several times, but still remains on the market. Still, whether he owns it or sells it, 50 Cent has had quite the pad. But for your next one, I recommend getting fewer rooms. Number 4. Kanye West.
Thanks. Kanye drew this. Kanye Axel Vavort and Claudio Silvestrin kind of all did this sync.
If we're going to talk about over-the-top mansions, you know that near the top you would find Kanye West. Seriously, this is a man who just doesn't know how to do things small. But you do have to give the assist to his wife Kim Kardashian because she doesn't know how to do anything small either. And in true form, the West Mansion isn't small by any stretch of the imagination. This is a mansion that is built on 3.5 acres of land and has multiple stories to it. Things you'll find in the mansion and on the estate include fountains, vineyards, spas, and so much more. But as for some of the expensive items that are inside the mansion, well, there is some really stupid stuff, like $1 million fridge. I really wish I was making this up, but I mean, who really needs $1 million fridge? Well, Kim Kardashian apparently. She and Kanye bought this fridge for their Bel Air mansion, and they spared no expenses on it. Also in 2013, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West decided that they were going to make sure that their house was stylish from the outside all the way into the bathroom. That's right, the bathroom. I'm not talking about the nice tiling or an exotic shower, though I wouldn't be surprised if they had that, but rather they wanted to have a very special, exotic, golden toilet. No, but not just for one toilet. No. They got 4 of them. 4. And the cost of these gold-plated toilets alone, of course, 4 of them was $750,000. Like I said, if someone was gonna go over the top with their mansion, it would be Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. The house itself cost about $20 million, and all the things that are upon put in it, and no doubt make that almost double the value. I suppose if you're gonna be living big, you actually have to live in a place that contains how big you actually are. And when it comes to those two, they're most definitely that big. What pains me the most about this is the fact that they did this on a whim. They could decide that they need an even bigger mansion or a place to live in, and they'll do this all over again if they want to. It really makes you wish you had their kind of money. Am I right? Number 3, Will Smith. Yes, before Will Smith was an A-list star in Hollywood, he was a rapper of some acclaim, including winning some Grammys throughout his time. And while it's true he's not a dedicated rapper anymore, that doesn't mean that he doesn't live off the spoils that he made in both endeavors. The 25,000 square feet home that Smith has was custom made, incorporating many organic themes. The house was actually built in a circular pattern and contains inspiration from all over the world. The home features a meditation room, recording studio, artificial lake, tennis, and basketball courts. The house took 7 years to build and has many features that had to be crafted by hand. That shows the quality that Smith and his family wanted when it came to this house. They didn't just want another generic mansion like so many other people on this list wanted. They desired something that would be theirs. All told, their mansion is about $45 million in value for the most part. And while he may not be the Fresh Prince anymore, there's no doubt that he's living in style. Number 2, Dr. Dre.
Perfect. Yeah. The studio's down there.
If we're going to talk about rappers who have made it to the top and stayed there, Dr. Dre is easily near the top of the list. He started off in NWA, but then went solo and started his own record label that brought him legends like Eminem and 50 Cent to the genre. Then after he made his own headphone company, Beats by Dre, Apple bought it out for $2 billion. So can you guess how epic of a mansion he has? Well, here's the twist though. Dr. Dre didn't just get a mansion. He bought a mansion that used to be owned by legendary NFL quarterback Tom Brady. In fact, the whole outside and inside of the house was designed by Tom Brady and his wife, and they chose everything from the furniture to the light fittings and much more. Dr. Dre was obviously impressed with the work that they put into the house, as he has yet to change even a single thing. From the cool game rooms to the homely dinner table and an amazing view with a pool. The house itself costed a whopping $50 million. Now sure, he likely had to put his own touches over the years, but still, Tom Brady's wife is known for her style, so if she bought that house for that much, he clearly liked what he saw. Number 1, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Jay-Z and Beyonce are the definition of a power couple. Seriously, I bet if you looked up the term power couple, you'd see a pic of these two together. Anyway, with a combined net worth of about $1.2 billion, you can believe that these two have a mansion that is worthy of them and their children. Their massive mansion can be found in Los Angeles, which is actually rather fitting, given all their connections to the region, both personal and professionally, and it really fills an area of 30,000 square feet. That's a lot of room that you need to fill. Oh, but it's not just one building that makes this mansion. It's actually 6 different buildings that comprise the whole area. Within them, you'll find 8 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, and likely some very expensive furniture and paints. Other things you'll find on the grounds of their mansion are a basketball court, 4 separate swimming pools, and a personal spa and fitness center. And you know that there are likely some things that aren't shared with the media. Now you might be thinking, wouldn't having such a big place make them more at risk for an attack of some kind? Well, no, because Jay-Z was smart. He made it so that at the slightest hint of danger from the outside, he can just push a button to make it so that there's a massive floor-to-ceiling panels covering the windows, all of which are bulletproof. The Cost of all of this? An astounding $88 million. Yeah, this place, when you hold account for all the internal things and the upkeep, it's likely about $100 million in total, which goes to show you when you have that much money, you can just about buy anything you want and go as big as you desire. And so there you have it, a look at very rich houses of very rich rappers. Can you believe some of the things that they have done in their homes? Also, would you ever want something that lavish in your own place of living? Or do you think they're just going over the top for appearance sake? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time